time. If you can't do the time, don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's a fool, bitch, so just step back. I'm mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. I'm back on the scene, it's time to get mean. I'm a lean, revolution machine. Won't want people stay, they slay. 1, 2 day is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, but you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
All right, Tuesday. Good evening, everybody out there in cannabis land. I'm your pal Lefty. This is the Ignorance is No Excuse podcast. We're coming to you live from Mad Hatter Dispensary here in Avenel, New Jersey. 845 Route 1, Avenel. 845 Route 1, Avenel. We're blunts are fatter here at the Mad Hatter. So we were in Trenton yesterday. We had Rattari in Trenton. It was amazing. We had some really good interactions with some people. Mr. Bubbles came by and gave us some perfume, and we got Mr. Bubbles very stoned with the bubbler. Mr. Bubbles was on the bubbler, and his brain was bubbling. At first, we gave him a joint, and then he was like smoking on the joint. And then we gave him the Peak Pro with some really good wax in it, and he was like, "Hey, that hit different." Sure did. Hey, I think it would help if I added this to the... There we are. Hey, you can see me now. Now you can see me. Am I muted or anything? No. All right, you can hear me and you can see me. This is good. So, on the news today, we have a story about cannabis banking. Apparently, we're getting closer to rescheduling, and federal officials have released updated data on the number of banks reporting that they work with cannabis businesses. And most of them don't care. They're not concerned with their clientele of cannabis slingers. Well, you cannabis slingers out there, the banks love you. They want to help you. The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, which falls under the U.S. Department of Treasury, has been publishing data for years about suspicious activity relating to marijuana-related business. And it's showing stability now. And it's showing willingness of banks to service cannabis clients, even under federal prohibition. the portion of SARs, which is suspicious activity reports, the portion of suspicious activities identified as marijuana limited stands at 80%. That term refers to cannabis businesses that appear to be operating in compliance with state law and meet the agency's standard for being serviceable under existing federal guidelines, as opposed to marijuana priority or marijuana termination, which indicate potential violations or closures. Well, things are changing, but they're changing very slowly. Fourth, 816 banks and credit unions serving cannabis businesses in 2024, as of 2024. Let's see. It's slightly down from 831. So apparently there was more, and a couple of them dropped out. It's an ongoing push from bipartisan lawmakers in Congress to enact legislation protecting banks that work with state-licensed businesses. FinCEN has taken a more detailed approach to its cannabis banking reporting in recent years compared to when it was first started. So this is during the Obama administration. So yeah, financial stuff is starting to catch up, but you know, that's what's going to push this industry. Hey, that's all they care about, right? Is the money, right? Patients have been forgotten about here in New Jersey. That's all they care about is the money. I've seen how they don't care about us. Oh, I didn't put up the banner. Now, if there was somebody here to host the show, you wouldn't have dead air while I put up the banner. But since there's no host here, I'm going to put up the banner. Anyone out there? No? Nobody out there? Okay. So I'm just going to put the banner up since nobody's out there anyway, so fuck y'all. Okay, the banner is up. Yay, the banner is up. Yay. All right, let's call, let's see if Jim's joining us today. Are you joining us today? Y'all know I don't like hosting because I got too much shit going on here. I have other things to do than host. I have to do all other kind of stuff here. Engineering, writing, production. And yeah, I can host, but I got stuff to do here. As you can see, I got other stuff I have going on here. So let's see if we can get Bucket Man on here as well. Or Paco. Hey, how about Paco? Want to join us today? Same link. Same link. Yeah, I didn't do much pre-show production. Preparation. As you can see, I just got here 5 minutes before. I literally got here, set my shit up, moved the cabinet over because it was blocking everything, and then no time for pre-show, no time to do anything. I had time to smoke. Oh, I had time to roll a blunt. Let me do that now. All right, let's do that. Let's roll a blunt. I'm sorry, let's smoke a blunt. Puff, puff, pass, baby. So yesterday we were at a Trenton fighting for home grow rights because I know you all don't care, but I care. Because if you're all there, if you all cared, you'd be there. But I care, and I'm there because the sick, the dying, and the disabled go to jail for 5 years for one plant, and I think that's bullshit. Also, black and brown people are much more likely to be arrested for growing cannabis than white people. So there's the racism thing that they talk about social justice all the time with this industry, but they're all full of shit. Sorry. They're all full of it. They don't care about the sick, the dying, and the disabled. If they did, they'd have Zoom meetings. If they did, they'd have wheelchair access. If they did, they'd have wheelchair access to cannabis dispensaries and lounges. They'd have an ordinance or a resolution in the CRC that says all businesses must be wheelchair accessible. But no, they go by the ADA, which the ADA doesn't cover a lot of things, so they don't really care. They're just doing the bare minimum at the CRC. And the disabled people notice this stuff. We all know. We all notice this, what's going on, and we don't like it. We're not asking for home grow. We're done asking for home grow. We're asking for a ban on the censorship, an end to censorship. Because right now it's political censorship, legislative censorship, that the legislators don't have the information to even have a decision, to make a decision about a vote on home grow. How are they supposed to vote when they have no information? Have a hearing. We can't get a hearing? That's what we're fighting for. Information. We're not fighting for home grow anymore. We're fighting for information about home grow. We can't even get that. Because Senator Rattari wants to put black and brown people back in prison for growing weed. He's a prosecutor at heart. He spent his whole career locking up black and brown people for weed. His whole prosecuting career has been locking up black and brown people for weed. You think that's going to change now? Hey, I have no headphones on. I didn't do the headphones thing. Isn't that great? I have no headphones. Oh my God. I'm a mess today. I hope you can all hear me. I got nobody even telling me I can hear you, I can't hear you, I can hear you, I can't. I got issues here, bro. I got issues. All right, I'm going to have to get my headphones. Excuse me while I get my headphones. Since there's nobody out there watching. Oh, there is somebody watching. Hey, how are you? Who is that? I'm going to go get my headphones. Where's my bag? Oh, geez. Headphones. I got headphones, but I don't need them right now because there's nobody here. So this industry has forgotten about the sick, the dying, and the disabled. You all forgot about us. We need more people in wheelchairs going to the CRC meetings demanding wheelchair access. They hear it from me, and they attack the messenger. Like when Mayor Dodd from Dover, he just attacks me. That's all he can do. Liz lights up, Liz lights up, Liz lights up. Hi, Liz. How are you, dear?
Hello.
Great to see you.
Good. How are you?
I'm smoking a big
Nice
fatty.
to see you too.
Big fatty. I hope you can join me in this big fatty right now.
Well, I'm about to
What you
grind
got?
up some agricine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Let's do
Where's
it.
where's our friend today?
I'm by myself. I'm very sad and lonely right now.
How was yesterday?
Yesterday was amazing. It was really cool. We had a good time. A couple of people came up to talk to us. Mr. Bubbles came up. We got Mr. Bubbles stoned, and he gave us cologne, and that was always fun, seeing Mr. Bubbles.
Oh, shit.
He's in a wheelchair.
Nice.
So he was showing us how the wheelchair access is to get on the lawn, and it's really not all that great. They didn't really think it out. It just happened to have wheelchair access. They didn't make it that way. It just happened to have the grass and the sidewalk meeting at a certain point. They didn't mean for it to happen. It just happened, luckily, for the wheelchair-bound people in Trenton. So, yeah. There's that.
That's
I was just
good.
talking about. Yeah. Well,
Hush.
they don't really care about the sick, the dying, and the disabled in New Jersey. We've proven it.
No, they don't.
I'm sick of proving it.
It's a damn shame, my kids went to a restaurant the other day with my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law down in Keyport, and they don't have handicap accessible bathrooms. The bathrooms are on a different floor, and I'm like, this is 2025.
In Keyport,
We can't be having that. Huh?
In Keyport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a bunch of times. They actually had a ramp going down to the recreational area by the beach, and they had a ramp there for years, and then they took it away. Now it's all steps, and you can't get down there. You got to go around. So yeah, the Keyport doesn't give a crap about disabled. I've yelled at them a few times. Yeah, they don't care. Mm-hmm. And now you advocate for people that are seniors, so you're going to see a lot of people in wheelchairs and walkers and with mobility issues because canes. Oh, man.
And those little wheelie chairs, like that are walkers but have a seat in them.
Yes, they're a walker with a seat.
Yeah, those two. There are a lot.
You got the transporters.
Yep.
Which I don't really like the transporters because you don't have an option to move it yourself if you're in a transporter. You can't move yourself. You can't get the wheels. They're too small. They're 4 small wheels on a transporter. So unless you're totally can't use your arms, I guess.
Oh.
I never understood the transporter. I mean, just a regular wheelchair would be better in case you're stuck somewhere and you want to move it. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean, though? Those 4 little wheels on the transporter?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the big wheel so I can move.
Well, the scooter I have is 4 wheels, and for me, it's very easy to maneuver. It's got good balance to it. I don't feel like I'm going to tip over. I could probably pump wheelie in it, but I'm not that. I don't have those balls.
If you ever do want to do that, I'll come over and we'll video it.
Yeah, I'm too chicken shit for that.
We had Justin in his wheelchair go to Jersey City one day, and there's a library in Jersey City. A library with no wheelchair access. It's like 3 steps. So we called it the Jersey City Jump. So he backed his wheelchair up those 3 steps, and then he went whoosh, and he jumped those 3 steps. He has like a wheelchair that's custom built to him, so it's like he could do stunts with it. And he jumped those 3 steps. He jumped them, boom, and he hit those. He hit the landing and everything. It was amazing. Jersey City Jump.
Nice.
Yeah. And
we should start a club. That's talent.
So the library people were just like, oh my God. Because they don't think about this stuff until we do stunts. Until we do wheelchair stunts. And then they're like, hey, we don't have wheelchair access. We're a library. We're a public library. What's wrong with us?
Exactly.
Nobody thinks about it until they see it in their face. And then it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot about those people in wheelchairs. We didn't put those people in wheelchairs first.
Or it happens to them.
They came last. The people in wheelchairs always come in last. Mm-hmm. If there's 2 people, wheelchairs come in second.
Yeah.
The urban enterprise zones. You have urban enterprise zones all over New Jersey, and you get tax breaks. If you can get into those businesses, you get tax breaks, 3.5%. But if you're in a wheelchair, you can't get into those businesses, and most of them are not accessible because they're in cities like Union City, Jersey City, Bayonne, Hudson County.
Like Jersey City, Newark, Carteret is one. Perth Amboy.
Yep, and you can't get in half of those businesses. So you can't get those tax breaks. This should be a huge lawsuit. Well, you can't say that because, when they do these class action lawsuits, the only people making money are the lawyers. We never get.
Oh, of course.
They do the class actions, and it's like, okay, we get like 20 cents. The lawyers make billions. Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's happening, Liz? Tell me what's going on. Give me some good news.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was amazing. I had fun. I worked at Liquid.
Well, nice.
I was in Trenton, and I usually play like Christian music before the setup, and then we start the podcast. So yesterday, we were done, and I started playing Christian music after the podcast. And this guy walks up, and he's been on before. He walks up, he's like, "Oh man, this song is great. I sing this song in my church." And he started singing the song, and I'm like, "Oh man." The podcast had already ended, so we don't have any recording of it, but it was an amazing interaction because he was just like so happy we were playing a song that he sang in his church, and I was like, "Oh wow."
Yeah.
And so we walked away having a.
You never know.
Yeah. Of all the songs
You
to
never
play.
know how
I know.
something changes somebody's whole day.
Yeah.
You had no idea, but you know what? You made somebody's day.
It's nice to be a positive influence or a positive.
And that means it was a success. So
Yeah.
I
Lots of good energy in Trenton yesterday.
good.
Police were friendly.
So this week,
Yeah.
this week's pretty quiet. I have a call with Big Heads Official. They're an offshoot of Hamilton Farms. They're also the Vibes rolling papers. So I have a call with him on Thursday after lunch, and then I got a bunch of meetings next week. Next week, I have a meeting with Brendan, who is the co-founder of the Cannabis Chamber of Commerce and also the owner of Mud Brothers and Hayes. And then the next day, I have a meeting with Fernway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Liz, you're
Gonna
more
be a
busy.
busy one. Where is Jim today?
I don't know. You're more busy than me.
I don't know.
I think Jim got confused because we did a podcast yesterday. Maybe he thought that was the podcast for Tuesday, but no, that was Thursday's podcast, and we're still doing Thursday's podcast. So I'm doing 3 podcasts this week.
You're a busy man.
That makes me a busy man. Believe me,
That's
I'm busy.
right. All right, I think I'm going to put this. This is Agrikind Cushman's.
Cool.
I like
yeah.
Agrikind.
Yes, I do too. I think we sell them here at Mad Hatter.
I think you do too.
Yep. Roll those blunts fatter here at the Mad Hatter, and here's my blunt. Smoke this sucker up. Let's see. I didn't send any feed over to Mad Hatter. I have to send the feed over there. Hold on, let's see here.
Okay.
Let me get the feed up here. Boom, boom. And
I'm just rolling a pre-roll.
And I send this over to Mad Hatter TV number 5, maybe.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
This is what it is. They're going to get a feed.
They should get a feed. We're interesting. We're fun.
Usually we are. Today I'm not so prepared though. I walked in here 2 minutes before the show. I had things to set up. I was not prepared. I had one news story about banking, cannabis banking. Their banks are opening up to cannabis businesses now. Finally.
Well, This is very interesting news. I don't watch the news, so I depend on you.
Let's see. Is there any more cannabis news?
So I think Chase is probably going to be one of the first. That'll accept this banking.
Let's see. What the hell is this? Oh, jeez. I gotta read these stories, Whoa.
Do tell.
Whoa, hold on. Let me read this one first. Massive drug bust on Route 78 seizes $48 million in cannabis products.
$48 million?
A commercial vehicle
That's a lot of
inspection.
weed.
$48 million. THC, the state's largest illegal drug seizure. State troopers with the mobile safe freight were checking commercial vehicles at exit 6, and they noticed a strong smell of cannabis and saw indicators of trafficking activity. Troopers found approximately 7,645.2 pounds of hydroponic cannabis, 44,456 THC vape cartridges, and 9,572 packages of THC gummies, 59 liters of cannabis resin, 83 THC-infused cigarette packages, and a search of the trailer.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm going to try to read this guy's name.
That it was pretty.
Vethana, hold on. Vethanayagam Ventures and Mohammed Noshad of Irving, Texas were charged. Blah blah. Wow.
Damn.
I could use some of that. Can I have some of that?
Damn.
Wow, 7,600 pounds. What are they going to do with all that?
Exactly.
That's sad.
You know what they're going to do? They're
The girlfriends are going to get it.
destroy it.
Yeah,
Either that or everybody's going to have their hand in it.
the girlfriend's going to get it. Now, what is this shit? These stories are crazy. I gotta tell you, I gotta read these stories though.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay. 3 companies linked to the production and distribution of a cannabis-based sleep aid will cease operations in Colorado following a settlement and fine that resolve a lawsuit by the state. The companies Nuka Enterprises and SEMA Sciences and Nuka Properties.
Why?
Midnight Drops, a cannabis-based, plant-based mixture in pill form, is one of their products. They got complaints. The side effect of Coridas, an herbal supplement in Midnight Drops, produced prior to March 2022, had reported health issues. The Coridalis rhizome extract may have connection with liver injury. So yeah, these midnight drops had other things than cannabis, like this Coridalis, and it's causing liver injury. So yeah, check your labels, what you're putting into your body, because you don't know what's going to affect you. Some people, it may affect you differently than someone else. So Coridalis,
Absolutely.
yeah. I've heard of Coridalis. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it looks like I've seen this word before as an herbal.
It's okay, I know what you mean.
Extract. It's Corydallas. So yeah, it's causing liver damage. Cannabis doesn't do that. Even though this is a cannabis product, cannabis by itself will actually help a lot of things.
Liver. Yeah, oh, absolutely. But it's that other shit that's not regulated.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Okay.
interesting.
It's time to light up the
I'm gonna,
whatever the hell
I'm
I'm
gonna.
smoking. Bushmint. Oh, I got a freeze pipe. Did you ever see those?
What is it?
The freeze pipe.
No. I've seen bongs with ice. I'd like putting ice in a bong.
Okay. They have bombs too. Okay. I did a review on it, so anyway, this is the box. Very nicely wrapped and very securely wrapped. There's a lot of foam on this, but it needs it. This is the pipe. Let me take it out. This thing's a beast. Look at that. Now,
That is
in the middle
cool.
here, there's coils. And in this is glycerin, and you put this in the freezer like an hour. And then it has a bowl that you put in, and then you just smoke it. And it's so chill. It's chilled so well. No cough, no harsh hit. It was pretty sweet. And it comes with a bowl. Just
Sweet.
drop it in.
Yeah.
But this thing is solid.
It looks it.
Yeah.
Is it really thick glass?
They're sending hot?
The glass is really thick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
You could probably drop it on the ground and it would be all right.
more than likely, yeah.
I've seen those.
I'm not going to try though. Yeah.
No, don't test it.
Yeah, this is filled with glycerin, and the glycerin just freezes so perfectly. And when the smoke goes through those coils, it's pretty nice.
When this blunt
They're
smoke,
sending me a joint. Huh?
I was gonna say when this blunt smoke goes through my lungs, I'm feeling a lot of joy here. Are we
Yeah.
smoking? Yeah, let's smoke. Let's do this. PPP. Everybody out there, light them up. Light them up. Smoke them if you got them. Roll them if you don't.
Okay, I am ready.
Put that cannabis smoke down your throat. It's time to get high. It's time to get loose. It's a drug war, and I'm calling a truce. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You hear an echo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me. That's
I'm hearing myself. Oh, now I'm
yeah.
not.
There we go. That's better now. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
I think everybody was hearing that. Everybody heard that. Nobody told me. Let's see. On Instagram, anyone on
I know, it's just
Instagram?
me.
Hey, Jersey girl. Hey, Paco. What's going on? Smoke them if you got them. Roll them if you don't. Let's do this. Smoke a blunt with me, Paco. Paco, I invited you to join us today. Paco was always invited.
I had a meeting on Saturday with three of my partners, Allie from Pinks. She's in New York. And then the NJ Happy guy I told you about.
Nice.
He's still underground. But he's trying, man. And he's got some incredibly good strains. Incredibly good. Yeah, we know. I'm going to bring him on the show.
Right now, I'm smoking Kind, and it's fresh cookies. What's it called? Fresh cookies. Fresh cookies. Something cookies. Uh,
Okay.
Price is Right. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I got to check and see what's on 70%. Probably nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Check it out. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say their name here. I'm not gonna say their name here, but you know. Because
We're on the same level,
I'd rather you come to Mad Hatter. I'd rather you come to
my
Mad Hatter
friend.
and smoke your weed from Mad Hatter where the blunts are fatter. But as a patient,
Oh yeah.
I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's life, man. I'm just grateful to be able to do it.
Yes, I'm just happy to be here for whatever time that's left, and just have fun, have some joy,
Exactly.
enjoy myself. Do some activism while I'm here.
Just to be happy.
Be happy and help others. Because, that's
What's
what we're here
that?
for. We're here to help other
Yep.
people. That's what we're supposed to be doing, is helping others. And as a nurse,
Exactly.
you definitely have that compassion. But it's funny because a lot of people, the empaths that I know, they get something called compassion fatigue, and it's a real thing because you're giving so much and you're draining yourself to fill other people, and
Right.
you can do that and you can do it, but eventually it catches up and you have to take a break. You
can only do it for so long. Yep.
Even a short break, even if it's just a few hours or whatever it is, just you got to take a break and clear your mind and all that, because it's tough when you see a lot of sick people suffering and they're hurting, and you're watching your friends basically die. In my situation, I watched a lot of people die, and
it's heavy. It's heavy in you.
Yeah, it's very. And now when we ring the bell, it just hits me sideways. And we rang the bell in Trenton. We didn't have the bell in Trenton, so we took
Brings it to a different level.
And we took a mic stand.
And you dinged.
And we took a doob tube, and we rang, and that was our bell.
It works.
It was fine.
Yep.
Because when we read Perini's name, I almost cried. I almost lost it again because these are my friends. These are our families.
Yeah,
these are
I know.
our people
it's
that
tough.
and a lot of these are fresh. Like Wayne died. There's 3 people in front of Wayne already that died after Wayne. Like, whoa. Like,
when it hits hard.
Man. So
and in groups.
Yeah, so we're going to continue the bell because it just it hits harder, and it gives whatever it is with that frequency and that vibration, because that's what we all are, made of frequencies and vibrations, and that's what we're hearing. We're hearing.
No, I get it.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't take mushrooms today or nothing.
Exactly.
I'm just talking. I'm just.
No, but you're not wrong.
It's real shit, man.
It is. It is. I don't know if I could do mushrooms. Never done them. I can't. They're a fungus. It just, I can't do it.
They don't smell good. They're not like real mushrooms you'd want in like a marsala sauce.
Nope, not happening.
Do you like marsala sauce? You like marsala?
No, I don't like anything mushroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right. We could do a marsala.
I do. I do love bolognese with the sausage and the ground beef. Oh, now that's a sauce.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, actually.
You like pierogies?
I love pierogies. I'm Polish. Johnny Trash. Amen.
Oh shit! Have you ever had the pierogi palace? In
No.
um, they're on West Grand, I think, in Rahway. They're a little pricey, but oh my god, they're so good. However, I can make them just about exactly the same. And I've shared it with my sister-in-law, my kids. They all say it's the exact same as the pierogi palace. Next time I come, I'll make some.
Oh my goodness! Yes, yes. We're not far from Roway here. Maybe that's where I'll go for dinner, but they'll be closed.
No, you're right. I don't know, but you gotta bring cash. It's this rinky dink little. It's smaller than your studio.
Oh, that sounds amazing, actually.
Oh, it is and they are the best. Like, if you want we're in September. You would have to order for 2026 Thanksgiving now. That's how crazy it is. Like, you have to order months in advance, like for Easter, Good Friday. It's insane.
That's how Barini's.
But they are good.
Barini's is like that. Barini's Market.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you got to order
Where are
ahead
they?
of time. They're in Randolph.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Thanksgiving,
They
you
up
want a
north.
turkey? Yeah, you want a turkey, you go to Barini's for Thanksgiving or Christmas too, I think. But they have a nice Polish deli there on Route 10 in Randolph too. They have those Polish hot dogs. They're so good.
Oh, yeah?
Long, skinny Polish hot dogs. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll make some pierogies. Yeah, and they just swim in butter and onion.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Do you make the onions first or you just put it all together?
No, you make the onions first. You want them, you still want them to have a crunch to them, but not that much of a crunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a couple of minutes of the onions, and then what do you throw? You clear the pan and start over with the pierogies, or you just throw the pierogies in with the onions?
No, you throw in a stick of butter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And a little bit of the pierogi water.
Oh, okay.
And then you put your pierogies in. And you let them swim. And then plate them up.
They swim with the onions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Do you know my grandson? He's 5 years old. This little shit can eat 10.
Well, I think I could eat 10.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, you got it. The next time I come down. I've just like invaded your show. I hope you don't mind.
I'm glad. Thank you.
I always come in now.
You can join anytime. I'm glad you're here. Because
Well, thank you.
That's another community. Well, it's the disabled community. A lot of older people. They're a lot slower. They have canes. They have walkers. I've seen them in crosswalks. They have to. I've seen people in canes have to run with their cane in a crosswalk because the cars are beeping at them and
Yeah. Everybody is so entitled and they don't care about anybody. And that has to change. That's why we need home grow legal so everybody can grow their own. And then everybody will be much happier, except the politicians, who I bet are all hypocrites. They're all of the sex, drug, rock and roll era. And if you want to sit here and tell me Scutari or anybody else never got high in college, I'll sell you a bridge. And I said that.
Well, he's the only one blocking home grow. And we're not talking about home grow. We're talking about information about home grow. We're not even fighting for home grow anymore. We're fighting for information censorship of the legislature. It's legislative censorship. And we want to uncover, expose this, because nobody seems to be talking about legislative censorship that's happening right now. For a health care bill. On health care, people that are sick and dying, and we can't have information about these people that are sick, dying, and disabled, waiting for their cannabis, still waiting, hashtag still waiting.
Yeah.
What is going on here in New Jersey? No, we had a rally for home grow hearings yesterday in Trenton.
Right.
And, we need more people to get involved. We need more people to write their legislators.
They act like it's the devil.
Yep.
Can't talk about it. You're so foolish. But it's all about the money and who's in their pockets. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and this plant is not free, as long as that's the case. This plant is not free here in New Jersey.
Yep. It's quite pricey. New York is cheaper. I went to Staten Island. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
The eighths are like half price as they are here. They do have pricey stuff too, but
amazing.
The regular,
How is that possible that the same company in Pennsylvania or New York can sell stuff there for cheap, but then in New Jersey it's like twice as much? That's not gouging?
It's a tax. It's the taxes, I believe. I think the taxes are what's doing everybody in. And it stems all the way from the cultivators, the grow facilities, all the way up. Everybody's getting hit with taxes. They get hit with taxes, they have to raise their price. You got your packaging people. They're taxed. Everybody's getting taxed and then another tax, And, just for shits and giggles, there has to be a fourth tax in there just because. And each tier it goes up, the price goes up. Hey, there he is.
Jamila.
Yeah, what do you know? Glad you sent me a reminder. I just finally got a different pair of headphones that Brother Rick had, and I was all happy about because I just hear a lot better now these speakers. But the thing is, to play it on my keyboard, it needs the larger one of these, you see. So the small input gets an adapter on it, and it plugs in. But the adapter didn't want to come off unless it took the smaller adapter off with it. Okay, there you go. So I got no goddamn headphones again. I mean, I had it for a day. What is it that headphones keep breaking on me? I mean, I don't fall on them. Does anybody else? I mean, do you have to go more than $30 for a pair of headphones that'll work for a month or so?
Yes.
I don't have headphones.
Yeah, I can see. No, I mean,
oh shit! I had a great idea, Lefty.
Yeah.
You know what you should do for things that you need for the studio? You should make an Amazon list. An Amazon wish list of items that you need or desire for the studio, for the business, and have that linked up where people can go click on something that you need and send it to you.
Amazon wish list. Let me see. It's here a watch list. I need to send.
No, wish list.
Yeah, I don't see it here. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong one.
Well, I didn't know about the wish list thing, but I have been suggesting, instead of asking for donations of money, targeted donations, and posting up on the Steve Cross website. Here's things we could use to really improve the podcast that we cannot afford. You know?
And I think the best way, that's
so get on the Amazon if you can.
what
get
made
on
me think of
a
the
wish
Amazon
list
wish list. You share your list.
That's the easiest way for somebody to do it. Other than that, the coalition in the past has taken targeted donations. Just with your donation, you leave a note, this is what it's for, and then you got to rely on them to do it, though. Somehow, the Amazon wish list validates everything, well, then it's not like money he's going to use on something else. It's going to get the product straight to him, drop ship it, instead of going through something.
Oh yeah, totally
I didn't know that was available. That's a good idea.
legitimizes things.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, it's a good idea. I'll find a way to use it.
Yeah, you create a wish list, but I would do it where your personal, information, like your shipping address, I would use a separate. I'm sure you have a separate, post office box or something. So it's not at your home, but other than that, you should.
Here it is. Here's my wish list. I have to clear it. It's Randolph Scott movies. I have Randolph Scott. I'm going to delete the Randolph Scott movies.
Hang on.
Walkman.
Make another wish list. No. You can make as many wish lists as you want. I have about a dozen.
Yeah, have it. Steve Cross wish.
Create a new one.
That's okay. I'll just make this one. This is good. So I need headphones. I'm gonna put headphones in here. Let's see.
Yeah, that's gonna get lost in with the videos you want.
I like this.
Sure, there's people who want you to see those videos, but
How about Audio Technica? Oh, these are really cheap. No, I don't want to buy cheap ones. You got to spend like $80 on a good set of headphones. So here, let me do Audio Technica.
I got a $50 gift card. Damn it.
Audio Technica. Yeah, $60 or $150. Oh, we like the $150. Sorry, Rob. I like the $150 model better. $79.
I could break them just the same.
Yeah,
sure.
Something in the middle. $70 is a good.
I have electrical disturbance that I create around certain things. It seems like street lights go out really a lot more. I see it happen than anybody else I know. Not recently though. Used to be I'd ride under one and it would go out. And
that used to happen to me all the time.
Maybe I lost it. Lost my touch.
Well, I don't go out at night anymore, so
Yeah. Driving in the dark can be.
I cannot drive in the dark. I have surrendered that part of my life. I can't do it. I cannot drive in the dark. So I have, accepted it, and my kids can drive me, and it works out great now because I can get high.
Yeah, that does work out better.
I'd rather get high.
Okay, Liz, how do I add this to my wish list?
Okay, over on the right side, do you see where it says buy now or the little orange? Go down just slightly further and it says add to.
Add to list. Add to list. Wish list.
Yes.
Public. Yes. There it is.
'Yep.
Wow. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Added to list. Perfect. Thank you, Liz. That's amazing.
Yep.
No problem.
Great idea.
All right, Sherry.
I mean, if you can be cool with nobody getting you anything you ever asked for, but
No, you'd be surprised. You
Yeah,
would be
I hope so.
surprised. People, and you know what I'd do if I were you? I would make a sign with a big QR code and put it out for Cannabis Church. And there's your
hell yeah. If I can
donations.
do a QR code, you can. If I can do something anybody else can't do, technically, they're screwed.
QR codes are great.
I like QR code monkey myself.
You got to pay for it, though, right? Isn't it a service you have to pay for it?
No, I haven't had to pay for it yet. I got to put my logo in the middle. You can customize it. It's pretty sweet. QR code monkey.
Yeah, you can maybe get, you take a look at your wish list too, though. Like, really, I mean, what would it take if somebody else could get what you needed to have a second camera angle on your podcast you could switch to, maybe even a third, but I don't know what that could possibly cost, but I've seen you operate that at the Princeton TV station, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm imagining a Trenton podcast with one facing where the people are, like out on the road or whatever, towards that. So they could see what we see, and then they could see us seeing what we see. So you'd be like, hey, talking to somebody, and you hit that button and they'd see the person. How cool would that be, right?
I see how it could be.
Yeah. For the podcast at Trenton, I'd be there to help you change cameras too. In other words, I could flip it on, if I thought, hey, there's a view, Lefty's not making a move. Boom! Or I don't know. I mean, it's all, I had a great time at yesterday's podcast, Monday podcast. Oh.
Had a good time.
Well, it was a good time. I mean, I guess for it to have been any paths crossing, it would have been nice to get something from the Libertarian candidate for governor, because those are the people that go out to say stuff publicly about the main candidates that those candidates aren't saying about each other for some reason. And that'd be us. I mean, that had that nice sign that complimented the one about Singleton's bill not getting a hearing and mentioning a lot. So to tag on what the other one is saying, Jack Citarelli and Mikey Sherrill, if elected governor.
Yeah, I saw him.
Would you? But I didn't hear how good it sounded back till I saw it like on a picture. I call it to end their legislative censorship. I've never heard that phrase, but basically, if you're not allowing an informational committee hearing to be posted, it's called an informational hearing for a reason. It gives senators or assembly people, whichever house it's in, they have those so that people from both sides of the issue have a chance to testify. Doesn't matter if you're an expert or not, and it doesn't matter if your shit or not, because there'll be a senator on that committee hold you to it. I mean, you can't just start spouting off. You can't talk about anything you want. They control it. And that's where senators get their best information. So to ask a senator what they think of a bill that hasn't had a hearing, their correct answer would be, how the hell would I know? We haven't had a hearing yet. That's when you find out. And that's when they come out of the woodwork from police institutions and from rehabilitational institutional, people that feel they have something to lose by it. I imagine a pharmaceutical company has somebody here if they could. But I'm getting a bit outraged over the lack of outrage at people. Well, what do I got to do to get people to understand? It's not about whether you like the bill or not. It's not about whether it's a good bill or not. It's not about whether the sky would fall or not. It's about the information in it being withheld by way of this blockade.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, they could read it. Yeah, they could read it, but they can't hear what everybody else has to say. I would think there would be people that are against it if they had the courage of their conviction, which they don't. But if they did, they'd make sure they had their pick there to say bad shit against it. They could flood that field as quick as they could with rhetoric against it. And then people get to see what's what. At least they get to make their own decisions on the veracity of what people are saying and its importance. But it's about information, not about the bill. It's not about how it would help patients. It's not about how it would change their lives. It's not about how it would save their lives. It's about the information. It's censorship. And that shit can go on in D.C. these days all at once. This ain't D.C. It's goddamn New Jersey. How's that? Come on, Lefty, cut that shit out.
Wow, I could tell you're riled up big time. You were talking so fast.
It's about information.
Yes.
You know, it's not about the bill itself. It's about being allowed to take the first step in New Jersey's legislative due process of a bill becoming law. Well said, Jim. I memorized that one. That's rolling off it because I got to know. It's legislative due process. Oh, that's taking a hit nationally too. You know, how about censorship? Well, it's taking keeping information. I mean, the idea that there was apparently a statue or a picture of a slave that had whip scars all across his back that's removed from the Smithsonian now. Removed. Because we don't want that image of the truth about our history. That pisses me off. You know, history is what it is, whether you like it or not. And then you got to own it or not, but you can't change it. History is history. You can just prevent it from being known.
Look about Aunt Jemima. I mean,
yeah, but look
and they're dumbasses because she
that's a good
actually
picture.
Is an inspiration and a pioneer. It was a good story.
That's a nice. I like this Citarelli Cheryl sign. I mean, it's real simple. You're going to deal with it or not, because that's what they're going to inherit if he has his way. And it isn't a 4 years of legislative censorship. Actually, it is, but not all Scutari. You got to add Sweeney in there. But by the time somebody else, the governor, changes, they're going to inherit it. Yeah, I wish you could see. You can see Mikey Cheryl's in blue. And I put Citarelli in red, but with the dark orange of the rest highlighted.
Citarelli.
Well, you do say the SH, or it's a cross between a CHSH.
Shitar. It's Shitar. Ellie.
Yeah. They're big on double vowels and double letters in their names there. That's just a waste of space when you're making signs. Let me tell you, it takes a little mathematical computation to get a sign like that to end up exactly right, left and right.
I believe it.
Yeah. And some pop, too. It takes quite a bit of that to be able to stick with it. That actually took, from the time I figured out what to say to get what it takes and make it, exactly 2 hours. And it used to take longer. Jordan has a rat problem. So that's what was facing the other way. And as Lefty's decision, I like it. Everybody sees the rat. If you're going by, you see what it's for. But that I could take pictures from the other side without him meant I could get pictures that I could then send back to, I can say all about it, just I want right now. Mike at Gopal's office about what it is in Gopal, the primary sponsor of 13, the co-primary sponsor of 1393, actually going to make a move on having some sort of event, not really inside rally, press conference, whatever. you know, but his office and his people have a lot of other things to do. I don't. The days go by slow when nobody gets back to you. And I already,
and people in this industry
yeah,
are not quick.
yeah.
To,
The thing is, I've already somehow become part of the conversation.
that's the one thing I learned since I started.
Well, that's
I
that didn't take long to learn, I hope, because they don't get back, you know, they have different, but it is because we are more focused, you know. I imagine anybody they deal with gets back to them quicker than they reply in kind. But with Mike, he got back like within hours of everything up until the time we called, and I'll call you next week after we talk to Singleton's office on how we might want to proceed. Yeah, that was closing in on 4 weeks ago, you know, and I expected to call them to figure some stuff out, take a week to 10 days or something, but not 20 days or 90, whatever it's been. So I don't like to seem, you know, basically just saying I need a status report because I got people hanging, you know, wondering, okay, what's the time frame? I don't know. They haven't got back to me. All right, that happened before. This is like this is like take two, you know. So I'm expecting that there won't be any ghosting done of me or anything, because I do have the power to make the entire thing public. Everything we, you know, and I will. If it's going to look like shit and it doesn't happen, that's going to be a price to pay. It'll be public. It won't be between us. Nothing I do is between. I mean, this is between us to the degree that if it wasn't recorded.
Yeah.
You know, it's never between just us here. So anyway, the fact there should still be motion in that area, and we'll find out. But having a nice picture, because that was the picture that was over Senator Singleton's head at the Morristown Day thing on the CMMJ tabling 10 top. And so they've already seen a picture of Troy Singleton smiling right below the word Singleton, right below Scutari. It was like Senator Scutari's blockade. His head, he was wearing a Scutari hat, it looked like, you know, and he knew it. So to have that sign at the top again and added the Mikey, Cheryl, and Joe Chitterelli below it, they'll see I'm kind of working on it, saying things they might not want to say. How would Scutari feel if they asked that question of the candidates? You know,
right?
Yeah, he wouldn't like it, and they know it, so it doesn't get done. It's wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They each know what the other doesn't want, and they're not going to do it if they don't have to. You know, and that's kind of sucks, right? Because like they have time to waste, patients don't. We got a list that grows longer every week, it seems. You know. Marina, hello. Like that picture. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about that. And then I got that 10 stitches in where the shin meets the rest of your leg, and right in the middle. You know, and I got a 10 stitch thing where 5 of them are in a more severely affected area and aren't taking hold. So I had an appointment this morning, first thing at the doctor's office, to say, yeah, you know, I don't know about that. Come on, can't I even get this right? Imagine that, though, something going up against my leg hard enough to cut it underneath without ripping my jeans at all. Not one mark on the jeans, well, except the blood.
It's not as uncommon as you think.
Yeah.
It's not as uncommon as you think.
I wish it was for other people's sake. Anytime I've had a cut, it's gone through jeans. You know, I mean,
no, not always.
No, I've put nail from nail gun into bone twice. Once in a finger and once straight in my knee, sitting there. You don't want to have your finger anywhere near the trigger, even if it's not on it, Because if you're pulling something with a hose and air tool and you're going to go use it over here and it's going by your knee right when the hose grabs something, it not only pulled it down, but it pulled back against the trigger. And next thing I know, I heard, and there's like a quarter of an inch, maybe 3/8 of a 2-inch nail sticking out of my knee. And while I didn't get overly freaked out, I didn't have a hammer to pull it out. And I had to say to somebody who just saw it and heard it and hadn't said anything, I was, hey, can I use your hammer? Oh, give me your hammer. You know, came right out. Oh,
We lost power.
lost power?
Everything's dead. Battery.
Oh,
What the hell
damn.
happened? Somebody hit a pole?
Did you hear anything?
What the? No.
Well, we see you.
Yeah.
Does
You
that
lost
matter?
power? You lost power? Yeah, it's done. Okay, yeah, they lost power at the dispensary too.
This guitar will do anything to keep us from doing that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't think they can't do that. All right, so now we're just hanging out smoking pot.
Any reason that you can find?
Hey, now we can talk about stuff that we wouldn't talk about on recording. Ooh, should have said. Yeah, I didn't have anything to smoke today because I generally like to be like morning fresh at a doctor's appointment. And then I never even thought to do that till 2:00. And I'm wondering, who am I and what did they do with the real me? I mean, that never happens. Like, hey, wait a second. It's 2:00. I haven't smoked pot yet. That's a good thing, though. That means I kind of feel that way all the time now. So do a couple of crosswalks while you're out there.
No, nothing to see there?
They probably can't hear. That's a good view of your ear. That's pretty close, man. We would have seen hairs. Yeah, the other ear looks good. He can't hear.
Yeah.
Why do I find that amusing?
Oh, power's back.
So maybe we have been on. I wonder if the podcast jumps right back on with an interruption like that.
Oh. Looks like he's working on it.
Weird.
While he's working on that, I'm just going to fill my ice and my soda.
I'm getting worse with putting things down and then not finding them, and I haven't done much lately. Oh, that pisses me off. My last screen.
So the internet's down here too. So I'm on my cell phone.
It's gonna, yeah, they probably have to reboot the system.
Why did I reboot my system? Come on. I'm gonna look for a little one, my pipe thing, my bullet without the top. Got my last screen in it. I had it, and now I don't have it.
What are you looking for?
One of these, a little bullet smoker without the top on it, you know. And I put a clean screen in one, and now I don't have it. And that happens all the time. Usually when I'm up and about, though. So I'll leave this on. I'm just going to take a look. I've lost stuff that's never come back like that too, and I don't like that. How's it going?
No bark.
Where's your blue bag, Jim?
All right, you're back. Internet, yeah. Just needed to be rebooted.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, my pipe didn't come back. Brand new screen.
Brand new strain.
Yeah, well, I had one screen left, and I changed the screen while we're sitting here, so it wouldn't be clogged up at all.
Mm.
And it's just not here. I did lost one. Something was in my hand in my car. A block later, and I'd do something. And I put it. It's gone. I couldn't find it. And I pulled over and spent 12 minutes looking for it. Now I know people think that's impossible. You can't, but I go with George Carlin on this one. He says there is a place where stuff goes, and lost stuff. But if you keep looking, it's like shit. He's not stopping looking, and then it vanishes from that other world into your bedroom or wherever it was.
So, Jim, we did something different on Monday. We didn't have the bell, so we set up a
Oh yeah,
mic stand and a doob tube. And
hear that?
can you hear it?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to do that today.
that's a better bell than you got. You made it. That's kind of good. That does sound like you're trying to register at a motel. Yours sounds like a bell.
Do them both.
Yeah. No, that second one, that's clean. That's a definite bell.
That's two of them. That's both together.
I found one thing when I was ringing the bell after you said the name. There was a certain feel to when the bell should ring for me. It was like a name, ding. It was a small pause. It made it a little longer than just reading the names, maybe. But honestly, it started making me feel bad. There was that one was perfectly timed with the last one. The name, and then it's like you're hitting something. I mean, you're actually
No bark.
You're hitting it, and then I feel like hitting it harder because it makes me sad / angry that I got to ring that bell. And then you say it, and it's like it's the isn't here anymore. So and so isn't with us. And a ding. It's an exclamation point on every name.
Guys, I gotta run. My daughter just came in. She came over. I gotta run, so I will see you Thursday.
Yes. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you, guys. I will see you then. Have a good day.
Liz lights up. Liz lights up. Liz lights up. LizLightsUp.com.
We can do better than that.
I know.
You need 3. Liz.
Thank you, guys.
I know.
Take it easy.
Bye, Liz.
Yeah, man.
So let's get to the list because let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to feel like shit because you know what? I set the bell up. I got a new bell. I'm going to do both bells today. I'm doing 2 bells. I'm 2 belling it. 2 fisting the bells today. That's right. On a Tuesday here in Mad Hatter after a power outage. Crazy stuff going on here at Mad Hatter today.
Fill the pipe up too.
Oh boy. Well, thank you, Mad Hatter, for having us at this dispensary every Tuesday and Thursday. And Cannabis Church will be open Sunday, so come out for Cannabis Church on Sunday. I think we'll have coffee this week. I should have asked Johnny for some frankincense because that stuff's cool, man. It makes it really churchy when you burn some frankincense.
Oh, you burn it then. I was wondering what you do with it.
Yeah, burns. Okay. Sorry, I'm not ready.
Well, there's what church is it that has something, like a smoky sort of thing? They swing it back, when they're doing something.
Yeah, the Catholic Church does that. They burn.
But do they use
stuff
frankincense? Is that what that is?
Yeah, frankincense and myrrh. And, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you, Matt Hatter, for having the Cannabis Church here and believing in the Cannabis Church. CMMNJ, UFCW, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, and SativaCross.org. You can donate $1 million to SativaCross.org. If you're listening, George Soros or the Koch brothers, we'll take your money. We'll take your money.
Or a good set of headphones. Sorry, but it's the $159 ones. You know, in case we ever get really hot one time. You know, good microphones too.
Tube ready. Let's see if I can do this. I hope you can hear both. Cheryl Miller. Is there feedback? I'm hearing feedback.
No, I'm not hearing it. Of course, I don't have headphones. I broke mine. Lost the pipe, broke the headphones. Let's get out of here before I die. On air.
Sabina Rose. Diane. Gracie. Cindy Mae. Marie. Jack. Joan. Randy. Polly. Bill. Chad. Jeremy. Colette. Matt. Troy. Russ. Roger. Jay. Ella. Hattie. Jackie. Anthony. Jake. Armando. Felicia. Lynn. Dan. Sean. Joyce. Lori. Frank. Brian. Flo. Carl. Thorne. Frank. Lorraine. Terry. Charlotte. Cher. Jaybird. Michael. Marley. Colette. Brendan. Red. Rico. Lulu. Becky. Lawanda. Chip. Paul. Lisa. Marcus. Gary. Julia. Wayne. Waxy. Joe Marie. And Jeff.
This concludes our podcast.
especially the end, you know. The bell makes it brutal. Makes it a little more real, like as if that needed to be. Yeah, I don't know. In the end of the list, it's just too recent. And then I realized the information being held for 4 years from senators by way of not allowing a bill to be heard that would help some of it. Would make everything okay, and it wouldn't help a lot of people that aren't going to grow their own, but it would help some. And it's like they're not real, and it fucking pisses me off. Too many friends. There's some that just hurt more every time, not because they're more important, but because you know the time spent with them.
Who knew that our inappropriate bell would work for our inappropriate list?
I don't like crying. I don't like tears coming out of my eyes, but I refuse to wipe them away.
They did a study about tears. If you Google it, there's a study. They put tears under a microscope, and they found that tears of joy were way different than tears of sadness and way different than tears of cutting an onion.
Yeah, right.
The three totally different kind of tears. If you Google it, it's pretty amazing.
Well, it does mean I have time. I need to spend whatever time between now and be eating about an hour and a half tonight. It's going to be late. Means I got to do something other than try to learn some keyboard, you know. I was
50?
I was getting ready to practice keyboard. I mean, there's something I really want to learn to play, and it's fun. It's my therapy, but I can't do that now. I got shit to take care of. It doesn't matter what I do. I got research to do. When I got time, I look up Scutari, cannabis, and just start looking. There's so much out there, and there'll be one thing I haven't seen before, and one phrase I haven't heard him use yet. You know, the fact that he has never owned up to why he's doing what he's doing, has never owned up to it. It's like, no, I don't want patients and people that want them to have hunger. I don't want them to even know why this is happening. That's what he's doing. It's not going to last forever. I mean, we know that. If he thinks this is as bad as it gets, it's not. It can get worse for him. And when I say worse, I mean, we're doing everything by the book. We're not stepping out of bounds at all. You know, but at some point, one must ask themselves, am I being like Neville Chamberlain at the beginning of World War II? You know, maybe it just needs to be more personal somehow. And the fact that, Jesus, his mom has MS, just like, well, not like Cheryl's. I mean, she's doing better. But she can afford it. How can he not ask himself, how would I feel if she needed to grow it and somebody did to her what I'm doing to so many others? But we know he's not going to do that. I guess what I'm saying is, as I get older, I do ask myself, if this were my last day of life, would I be satisfied with my response? And right now, no. I feel like I know there are other things I can do. I've done them before. I've been arrested 3 times doing things I needed to do. Anyway, I just feel like a fourth is rapidly becoming part of my future if I want to be able to live with my own self. And this should never fucking be happening. Ding the bell all you want. I said it. Yeah, the F-bomb. Some things you just gotta say, though. I explained that to Cheryl because one time, and she kept me straight with a lot of things. One time I would say something like, that's just fucking ridiculous. And she'd say, is that the same as just ridiculous? And I realized her point was it loses its emphasis if you use certain words too much. So anyway, this is worth at least one or two F words said fully. And I don't mean F as in fully. Yeah, man, that list fucked me up, man. Anyway, yeah.
I hear you. I was literally banging this thing up here. This thing here is hitting. It's like it was hitting here hard. You got a bell here, and you got me like whacking this thing, and it's like, bap.
Yeah.
My arm started hurting because I have bad neuropathy, so I couldn't keep my arm up there. I had to just kind of whap it from here, and it was getting in even harder because I'm whapping it even harder from here.
Do you have one of those clamp-on microphone things you could just hang that on like I use duct tape.
Look,
that like string, hang it on something else. You could probably get it down below where you are, or even at, your arms.
This is it right here.
That's up there. If you had something to hang that on.
I got to turn the mic on. Yeah, there's a bell mic.
That's a good bell. I don't know why I'm making. Why don't I? The bell doesn't help me. I guess it does if I do something productive after this rather than what I want to do. I got
the two bells together. That hits. It hits because it's like the whap of this, and then the bell of this, and it's like it's together. It's like.
Okay, do that and do the other bell, the second bell 3 times quick, like ding, 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 like like hit one, then the other one. No, the second one 3 times. Yeah. It sounds like an echo then, like ding. Yeah. You can be like a drummer hitting cymbals soon,
YYZ from Rush.
Yeah, make it a little more cheerful for my sake. Will you?
That was sad as fuck, Jim. Damn it. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, you got me saying it. Fuck, shit, fuck. Damn,
Yeah.
I'm angry too now. I'd rather be an angry activist than a sad activist. So now I'm pissed off. What are we doing next? Let's make a plan. See you Thursday. And thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
And there's 50 names on this list. Yes, Johnny, 50 names on this list. 50.
50 ways to feel bad. Another thing before we go, why aren't there more widows and widowers part of our group? You tell people about all the sadness that's caused within homes of people that can't afford it. And when they can't afford it, the little ones hear daddy crying out in pain and he's supposed to be their rock. And then daddy feels bad because he couldn't, wait till they were at school to not have medicine and deal with it. It's going on everywhere. And it would be better expressed. Diane Ripatella, I believe it was Joe, was her husband. I don't need to say, I think I'm going to start being more public about seeing if there's anybody out and around, that would like to have a follow-up. I mean, people on the list, you know, be nice every now and then to say from the list, when you hear this name, we just talked to his widow, and, you know, whatever. How do you make it more real? I mean, Christ, we can't even get patients out to a committee hearing to be public, and people could at least see some of their infirmity and you know, problems. Brian really wants to get out there. I mean, his body's failing him rapidly, and he doesn't want to waste it. I mean, my God, you know, but, you know, he made a case study of Cheryl. That's the reason that we met, because he knew she had primary progressive, not relapsing, remitting, and he wanted to know, and I told him, and it's pretty much right on what I told him it would be. Can't drive himself around anymore. He has people, though, that might take him, so he can get to the State House when we do have an informational hearing. He'll be in attendance. It's just that the co-primary sponsor's idea of a rally/press conference, an indoor thing, Brian could attend that, and that would be sooner. Because sooner or later, his name is going to be on that list if this shit keeps up. Fact.
Thanks, Jim. I'll see you Thursday. Good night, everybody. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning we will remember them.
Thanks, man.
See ya.